G'day, how we going? Thought I'd do a bit of a cleaning video since we're having a bit of a chat about it online. We got ourselves some oxypur in here, ready to roll. Just going to put my coil in first. This is how I usually start my cleaning cycle, by submerging. It doesn't go all the way, but what I'll do, I'll put it in there while I put the rest of the stuff together for a couple of minutes and then upend it. And then that gives this, as you can see, we've got all these little bits in here that are going to get all gunked up. Doesn't look bad on camera, but trust me, it seems to rub half of the dirty stuff out. Like for instance, this top here, it's not this clean. Alright, see how we go. So this is what we've got to clean: the keg menter, this keg, this other keg here, and we're going to, while we're at it, I'm not going to clean the beer lines, but sometimes I do clean the beer lines in between the soap and then the freshwater rinse. But as you see, it's all pretty manky, so all this will get cleaned as well. Plus where the fermenter was sitting, the condensation's been dripping on the ground. So what we'll do, we'll get all this cleaner into this bucket blaster. All these lids and PRVs and stuff, they're all going to go in the bottom there and get a soak while this here does its cleaning cycle. So this is a bit of an adaptation that I put onto the bucket blaster. Kegland do their one, and I got this one off Keg King. It didn't have all these disconnects, so I put these on. So yeah, these can go on gas or liquid, these ones. And these little what do you call it, adapters or joiners, these are really good too. So I can, I'll show you probably in the video, got my beer lines here, so I'll hook that up on there, and then I will you know, just open up the picnic tap and drain it back into the bucket. And what I do while I'm doing that, I usually will blank off this here and plug that so it forces the chemical just through the cleaner, through the two lines to clean up beer lines or anything like that, or obviously the coil line on your you know, your coils and stuff. Anyway, we'll get this sorted. Here goes the first one, so we'll just switch her on. They're bloody good. They're well worth your investing in it. So it's going to clean all the beer line, gas line, and if you want, you can give the keg here a bit of a wipe down. If you want, just put some cleaner on a rag, give it a wipe down on each one. I'll start heating up some, put some bloody hot water in here, get it heating up again for the fresh water. This is me little mini HLT, little 15 litre pot. This is what I actually originally started out brewing in. So this is an old Kmart bloody $15 pot, and it's been adapted over the years. I've put a that's just a kettle house. This is standard kettle element in there. Stuck it in the side, and now we've got a thermo well for a heat probe. Then on this here, we just use an STC, the auxiliary one, on here, and that's set to I'm about 55 degrees Celsius is what we're going to heat this up to. Yeah, I use this as a sparge pot, that sort of thing. Maybe one day I want to put a little ball valve in here and run the liquid out, but at that size, yeah, you don't really need to. You can just pick it up and dump it in wherever you want. But yeah, I thought I'd show you that. So this temperature probe, I just swap them over. So now that one there's reading the glycol temperature in the chamber. That there's the actual freezer temperature. That's the glycol temperature, and this here is the temperature which would normally be the fermenter, but I've just switched it over because then I use the auxiliary as the hot side for this STC. whereas the fermenter's hot side is obviously the heat belt. But enough rabbiting on, you don't want to really know about all that. But power watt meter here, so, but you don't want to slow down the pump. But anyway, yeah, good little setup, I think. This fella's almost done. On it, about 10 minutes per keg. They reckon 10 minutes contact time for the cleaning. So, all right, I'll show you how I've been cleaning my keg member, because it's a bit shorter than the kegs, and the length of this bloody CIP pipe. What I do is I put these little plastic pipes that I've cut some slots in. We'll just pop them on here. Other way, is it? Yep. Put it this way, so they just hold it. They just hold this here. Give it an extra couple of centimeters clearance above the bucket. And we put that there, and what that does, that allows a gap for the two lines to come out. And we'll sit him on top. I'll show you in a second. There you go. So she's sitting on there. That would be spinning in there, dropping down through here. Now we've got access to these two lines. So what I'll do is I'll use these. Where'd they go? These little connectors. So yeah, I connect that onto there, and then the beer will run through here continuously. And for this fella, I'm just going to zip tie the picnic tap open. And I'll just jam it in there, make sure it's going back in. Or I'll stick a little pipe over the top, push it in. There you go. I just jammed it in there. What I realised is I'm using both of these connectors to run this one. One on there, and there. So we'll chuck another one on there, and usually I can get two lines going at once. I'll get that one over there next. Alright, so we've got the blank in there now. So we'll jam the coil in the top. Any other thing like this hot canister and that. I'll just drag this basket out the road, so we don't need that at the moment. So yeah, this is where we get in here and just give all this fella here a bit of a touch up. Make sure we get all the debris off it. Alright, we're just doing this final acid rinse now, just cleaning this here coil, cleaning the bloody hot canister. Kegs are all lined up there, cleaned out. That bit, we're working on that bit. Taps are all clean, look at that, nice and sparkly, bloody beautiful. Everything else is stacked up over there. Bit of an effort. I reckon bloody 2 hours all up the talk. But yeah, the joys of cleaning, eh? As they say, what is it? 90% cleaning, 10% drinking. Well, I think I deserve myself a beer right now. Thanks for watching. Catch us next time. Like, subscribe if you want, if you're daring. Anyhow. Alright.